Hello students, in this video, let's learn how to identify the oxidizing or reducing agent in a redox reaction as well as the substance oxidized and substance reduced. What is a redox reaction? A reaction in which both oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously is called as a redox reaction. In the following reactions, identify the substance oxidized, reduced, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. The first reaction is Fe2O3 plus 3 Mg gives 2 Fe plus 3 MgO. Before solving, let's recall once again the definition of oxidation and reduction reaction. In oxidation reaction, a substance gains oxygen or loses hydrogen, whereas in a reduction reaction, substance loses oxygen or gains hydrogen. Now, check the reactants and products in this reaction. You can see that magnesium in the reactant side has been converted to magnesium oxide in the product side. That means there is an addition of oxygen taken place for magnesium. Hence magnesium is oxidized to magnesium oxide. So the substance oxidized is magnesium. What happened to ferric oxide, that is Fe2O3? You can see Fe2O3 has been converted to Fe. That means it has lost oxygen. So removal of oxygen means reduction reaction. So the substance reduced here is Fe2O3, which has been reduced to Fe. Now, how will you understand the oxidizing and reducing agent? Oxidizing agents add oxygen to the other substance in the reaction. So it loses its own oxygen and it donates or it provides oxygen for the other reactant in the reaction, and reducing agents remove the oxygen from the other reactant. Now let's come back to the reaction. Here Fe2O3 is reduced, that means oxygen has been removed from Fe2O3. So it has provided oxygen for magnesium and hence Fe2O3 becomes the oxidizing agent and magnesium becomes the reducing agent. Next reaction, CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. Now identify the reactant to which oxygen has been added. You can find that H2 has converted to H2O. That means oxygen has been added to hydrogen, so it will be oxidation reaction. Hence, H2 is oxidized to H2O. What happened to copper oxide in the reaction? From copper oxide, oxygen has been removed and it has converted to copper. So it's a removal of oxygen, hence it's reduction reaction. That means copper oxide is reduced to copper. Who has given the oxygen here? Copper oxide. Hence copper oxide becomes the oxidizing agent and hydrogen becomes the reducing agent. Reaction number 3, 2NH3 plus 3Br2 gives N2 plus 6HBr. Now in this reaction there is no oxygen. So how can you identify the oxidation or reduction reaction? Let's recall that. Addition of hydrogen is reduction reaction or removal of hydrogen can be oxidation reaction. So in the coming reaction, let's understand from which reactant hydrogen has been removed or hydrogen has been added. Now here from ammonia, hydrogen has been removed and ammonia is converted to N2. That means NH3 is oxidized to N2 because removal of hydrogen is oxidation reaction. And bromine has been converted to hydrogen bromide. So there is an addition of hydrogen for bromine. And in a reaction when hydrogen is added, it is reduction reaction. So Br2 is reduced to HBr. Here in this reaction, the substance who got hydrogen added to it becomes the oxidizing agent because it helped in removing the hydrogen from the other reactant. Since here bromine has got hydrogen, it becomes the oxidizing agent and ammonia becomes the reducing agent. Let's move on to the next question. CO2 plus H2 gives 2CO plus H2O. So here hydrogen has converted to H2O. That means there is an addition of oxygen for hydrogen. So the substance oxidized is hydrogen. Hydrogen is oxidized to H2O. If you check what happened to carbon dioxide, you can understand that from carbon dioxide, an atom of oxygen has been removed and it has converted to carbon monoxide. So there is a removal of oxygen from carbon dioxide. Hence carbon dioxide is reduced to carbon monoxide. So the substance which has got reduced will be the oxidizing agent. Hence carbon dioxide is the oxidizing agent and hydrogen is the reducing agent. So how do I identify the oxidized substance or the oxidizing agent quickly in a reaction? It's easy to find the agents. The substance that has got reduced will be the oxidizing agent, and the substance that has got oxidized will be the reducing agent. So how will I identify the substance oxidized and reduced? It's very easy. Check the substance in the reaction to which oxygen has been added or from which hydrogen is removed. That will be the substance oxidized in the reaction. And check the reactant from which oxygen is removed or to which hydrogen is added. That will be the substance reduced in the reaction. So here are two questions for you to solve and check out your knowledge. There are two reactions given here. In both these reactions, find out the substance oxidized, substance reduced, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. If you have found out your answer, do not forget to drop your answers as comments under this video. Also, if you have understood how to find or how to solve these reactions, like the video, share the video among your friends and subscribe the channel for more contents of class 9 and 10 chemistry and physics.